Hello everyone, another Pimax Crystal video, and today I got some very exciting news because on the 3rd of September Pimax will release all the promised features, so it's feature complete. Yeah, fingers crossed. And today I'm going to show you the latest updates because I'm now having the latest beta software, also the firmware, and I will show you what you will get at the end of September. And some of the features I already showed in other videos. I will put the link in the description and you can search for yourself. So stay tuned.
So there are two important appointments. First, September the 15th, it's Pimax Crystal Complete Kit software open to the public. In my opinion, this means everybody gets the full software, standalone, dynamic foveated rendering, and the second is on the 30th of September. It's Complete Kit software showcase event. For me, this sounds like a party. I don't know if you read the text. Software features will be available for order starting from September the 3rd. Yeah, well, I think we will see the full software kit really soon. And now I'm going to show you the installation, the updated installation manual. So when I first got the Crystal, it wasn't that easy to get everything running and also to get the information because there wasn't any manual in the package. And yeah, basically the support helped me a lot, and also users on the Discord and so on. But right now, when you enter the Crystal homepage, you will find an installation setup guide. And that's pretty much the setup guide. So you can see it is quick and dirty made. So, but that's no problem because the guide is pretty self-explaining. It's funny because please make sure you are using a desktop PC and meet the above system recommendation. I already tried the Crystal on an i7 3080 RTX notebook. It went flawless. So, but yeah, if you want to have the full experience, you need a desktop PC with, in my opinion, 4090. And yeah, what's inside the box? That's pretty odd because Pimax told us we will getting two sets of lenses, the 35 PPD lenses and the ultra wide FOV or the wide FOV lenses. I don't know if it's if you order now, if you will get them or not. I guess you should contact the support or the sales team. But I think it would be fair to get both of the lenses. Yeah, this is pretty well made. So because of the USB hub and the battery, you should make sure that everything is really plugged in right, because yeah, it is not obvious. Trust me, there are many users who are not able to get the Crystal running because yeah, they use the wrong ports and so on. So what I'm trying to say is the manual, this is absolutely fine. You have your YouTube links to the different topics. There you can see the all-in-one mode or standalone mode. I already made a video about it. You will find it in the description. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything you need to know to get the Crystal running. And yeah, this is pretty great for all the new users out there. And I will later show you the the Pimax Play software, but just for you to know, there is a really good guide out there. There's also one important thing I want to point out, because as you can see, Crystal is very expensive. There's no questions about it. In most of the countries, I guess there is also taxes to pay, and right now you have the possibility to pay the Crystal here, for example, with nearly $74 a month over 24 months. So I personally don't recommend paying for something you can't afford. But I know if you want to use the Crystal and, for example, you will sell your old HMD or whatsoever, it is a nice feature. And if you go to the website, you can see the Klarna Pay options and the PayPal Pay Later options. So I never done that, but I think it's good to know that you can use the payment options. So yeah, it's just something I want to point out, because yeah, like I said, it's a nice thing to have. And now let's talk about the new software. So right now I'm running the current beta version. Let's see if there is anything new. No, thought so. And also the latest HMD firmware. Let's see. Yes, it is the latest. So I will activate the Pimax Home. Or sorry, the Pimax Experience. Yes, the Pimax Experience. Then the window will open and we have a screen mirror. Yes, so basically I'm now holding the Crystal in my hand. I have to check if the microphone isn't switched. Okay, more volume settings. Yes, so it's okay. And yeah, pretty much you can start everything with the Pimax Experience software, but you don't have to. The good thing with the Experience software, I can use my mouse and I can customize all of my games. So I think this is pretty great, because it is also very good to use this with controllers. So just that you are aware of the Pimax Experience software. But for me, it doesn't matter if you start the software or start your game via the via SteamVR, or if you start it over the My Assets button. It's pretty much the same. Maybe there are some games out there, but I didn't had any problems to start the game from where I want to. So the latest software, there are some cool features. You know, Lighthouse mod is coming. Right now I'm using the Lighthouse mod. There's also a video I made, but honestly the Lighthouse faceplate is ready to ship, so no problem there. You should buy the Lighthouse module if you want the best tracking, but also inside-out tracking is fine for most of the tasks. Refresh rate, well, we have the 90 Hertz and also 120 Hertz. I will try to switch instantly to 120 Hertz, and in the old version, the old firmware version, the Pimax software did many restarts, and sometimes there was a problem. So I will try this right now. So you will see the device is disconnected, and should be connect again. And so now it's connected, and yeah, and it's disconnected again. And we play this game for how many times? It's the second restart. Now it's connected, it's disconnected again. Now it's connecting. And the funny thing is, yeah, so right now it's working. That's pretty much the same as it was in the version before, but it's working. So if you're aware of that, then I personally think it's no big of a deal. Of course, it would be nice just one restart, but when you know this behavior, then it is okay. And on my channel, you will find some games I played with the 120 Hz mode. It was no problem at all. The only thing I noticed that FPS VR isn't always showing the right refresh rate. So yeah, but honestly, I could see a difference between 120 and 90 Hz, especially in a flight sim game called Ultra Wings. You can see the rotation of the propeller. It's much smoother. And yeah, now I'm trying to switch back to the 90 Hz mode, and this should work instant. Yes. So that's pretty much how the crystal is its behavior. And so right now I have to check if my sound settings are all right. No, they are not. That's the headphones, and also I should check in OBS. Yes, test. Yes, fine. Yeah, so the next thing is pretty self-explaining. You got your eye tracking, your auto IPD adjustment. Eye tracking, I will show you the eye tracking calibration and also the auto IPD adjustment. This is working really great. So for me it's hard to show you this because I don't get the screen mirror of the Pimax. So you have to trust me on that. I will, for instance, switch the IPD to a different value, and to achieve this you type in the numbers and then you click on settings. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was the auto IPD or the IPD adjustment motors of the crystal. So if I now put on the crystal, it should go back to 58 millimeters. I will switch off my headset and put on the crystal. Well, right now I I spent 30 minutes on searching for the error because the auto IPD and what is it called, the varying locator reminder, location reminder, it didn't work, and normally it's working fine. So I was trying to restart my computer, then I tried to pair my controllers because I thought maybe the crystal needs controllers for this because I don't know. But it turns out the last time I tried the Pimax control center, so it turns out when it's, or it looks like if it's switched to Pimax XR, also for the open, what's it called, open composite or open XR companion app, also here both of the programs were on, and I think if they're switched on, it's messing with the Pimax Auto IPD and eye tracking software. So yeah, it's mostly the time it is my fault when something is not working, and trust me, there you see it's 58 and that's my IPD, and I will try this again. So now I'm setting this to 68, click on settings, you should hear the well, and now I will put on the crystal. And yes, I hope you can hear me, because in the right hand I'm holding my microphone, and with one hand I'm holding the crystal right now. I can only tell you what I'm seeing right now. Right now I see a little face with headset position adjustment. So basically the crystal is telling you if the headset is if the position of the headset is right. Right now it is wrong, so I have to slightly pull the headset down, and okay, then it's headset calibration confirmed. And now please focus on the image ahead. The system will automatically set the lens spacing to fit your pupil distance. And well, right now I have the correct IPD, and if I have a look at the software, yeah, current value is 58. So I will put the headset away, and I hope the audio recording isn't that terrible. But yeah, so basically the eye tracking works perfect, the auto IPD adjustment works perfect, and the varying location reminder, which is a very cool feature, trust me. Most of the time I think I have the crystal proper wearing the headset properly, and no, the wearing location reminder reminds me that's not true. So very nice features. And also, what can I say more? Yeah, I will try the calibration. So hold on, I'm switching back to the crystal. Yes, right now I'm using only my eyes to focus on the different points. It is honestly, it is not working as good as the PSVR 2, but you can see where this is going. And the best thing is that software developers don't need to tinker with their software or something, because this should work right out of the box. And yeah, I think in the near future this will be okay. Right now you can see where the story is going, so very nicely done. So also this is working very good right now. And that's that. And now the, what's it called, Pimax experience is always in front. Yeah, what's to say about the gesture analog controller? It's basically simulates the opening and closing of your hands. It's basically the same with the index controllers, and the controllers simulate the index controllers. Well, yeah, that's what it's telling me. So if you have a game, for example, Walking Dead Saints and Sinner, if you click this button, it should work with the Pimax controllers. I guess. I didn't check it because I don't have my Pimax controllers, because I had to send them in because I broke them. So yeah, the this is also it is not ready yet. It's the dynamic foveated rendering, and there's a typo, or it's not a typo. It's not worded correctly. This should be dynamic foveated rendering, and right now it is working. But I didn't had much time to test it because I'm not a Microsoft Flight Sim guy, so basically most of the Crystal most of the games are running really fine with the 4090. And I guess it was Omni whatever, he tried the dynamic foveated rendering with a much slower card. I think it was a 3090 or something, and he get or 3080, and he get way better FPS. So I think this will be a game changer for everybody who isn't uh, who hasn't a 4090. So very nicely done. Also the dynamic foveated rendering. Yes, this is pretty basic because it's the same with the old Pimax software, and basically with every Pimax software you can pretty much set every value pretty easy. I think this is really great. Also, like I showed you in the Pimax VR experience, you can use this for every game. And for example, if you want to use Batman Arkham VR and you want to change something, you change it and it is saved. So very nice. That is a really good feature. So I really like that. Also with if you uh, like for instance, if you need the maximum of the render quality, or you want to pump up the render quality only for this game, so this is very nice. And I had most of all the HMDs, and none of the software is able to do that. So I think this is pretty great. Also, yeah, if you want to contact the support, you have just to click on the support button and you can open a support ticket. So also pretty good. And yeah, for advanced, like I said, also you can tinker with the IPD offset, and there are so many things. And I know there are users out there who have problems with eyesight or with eye strain, and trust me, you can tinker with the settings, and maybe you will get a way better experience. But this is something nobody can tell you, okay, you need this and that to get the best experience. So you have to try it for yourself. And well, yeah, local dimming, the local dimming, the local dimming worked pretty well from the first day on. So some games, if I'm not mistaken, it's Kayak Mirage, and there's a night scene where the extreme settings have extreme, what's it called, blooming. And yeah, if you set the local dimming to balanced, or maybe you switch it off, you can also play this game. So no, it is fine. So yeah, this is also for me like the next level thing, because playing, for example, Half-Life Alyx, or even playing racing game like Dirt Rally 2, it is such a great experience when you're entering the dark forest and it's really dark and you can see the sunlight through the trees and leaves. And yeah, yeah, what's more to say? I'm pretty happy with the Crystal. Um, yeah, it's too bad that some users out there are having faulty devices or something, but Most of them told me they get a new headset and it was not a problem. So yeah, fingers crossed if you buy the Crystal. I hope for you that you get the best possible experience and also uh, the best quality device. And Pimax promised to get better in the future, and I'm very sure about this. So yeah, today no gameplay, just talking about software, hardware and stuff, and yeah, also a little insight how it's the life of a beta tester, and yeah, we all spend very much time to tinker with the software, so you don't have to, or in the best case, you don't have to. So yeah, if you want to get to know something, just reach out to me as usually, write something in the comments or hit me up on Discord. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.